Hello, how are you? It's Tim. I'm going to do a quick reading. Oppressions and Social Intervention, Ira Goldenberg, and I'm reading in the end of this book where the solutions are. We know the problems. We have to deal with the solutions. Really good information in this book. And you read books and then you go back and you say, damn man, this really is good. I forgot how good it is. The need for a sense of transcendence. Lastly, there is what we might call the need for a sense of transcendence, the need for opportunities through which it becomes possible to relate one's life and times to the unrelenting, almost mystical pull of history. As finite beings caught somewhere in the mid passage of civilization, we are a part of an evolutionary process whose beginning and end will never be a part of our direct experience. We were neither present at our inception as a species, nor will we in all likelihood be in attendance at our collective demise. Nevertheless, as conscious and self reflective beings, we seek meaning, a process through which we come into contact with the implications of our existential passage, a process whose elusive goal is the creation of a personal and collective perspective in a constantly changing matrix characterized by all the temporariness and transience of a super or post industrialized society. As human beings, we seek to go beyond our immediate experiences. We strive to approach the implicit meaning of things and we seek to understand our travails. This, after all, is the ultimate and splendid fiction that allows us to exalt the human condition above all other forms of being. The need for a sense of transcendence is what binds us simultaneously to the future and the past. It is also the vehicle by which we go beyond ourselves and the groups from which we derive our initial inheritance or heritage, or toward which we gravitate. It is what Alinsky meant when he wrote, a major revolution to be won in the immediate future is the dissipation of man's illusion that his own welfare can be separate from that of others. Uh, to transcend oneself and one's group is to reach out for the fabric that joins people together, to pursue the human chorus whose song will never be captured or contained. To be human is to exist in the past, in the present, and in the future, all at the same time, and to derive from each temporal plane a measure of intensity needed to infuse one's journey with a new energy and meaning. From the past, we draw our individual and collective roots. In the present, we seek to reshape our destinies. The future binds us to each other in ways that go beyond our imaginings. A part of us will always be private and unalterable, non replicable. A part of us will be public, shared, and open to review. And our existence as a whole will forever be a part of an unseen, unknown process of change. In the final analysis, the essential meaning of the human condition rests on these possibilities, its clarity as well as its ambiguity, its heroism as well as its denigration, will always be a part of that condition. Such is the destiny of an organism condemned to self reflection. We cannot choose to be human, we can only choose to be humane. And that's where that part ends. I'm looking at this, I may have to do a course on this chapter. Really may have to do a course on this chapter. Right now, I'm doing a course on A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. But I may have to do a course on this chapter here because this is some powerful stuff. All right, so on what it takes to be human or humane or social or whatever I have to do. I'm thinking in my head. But that's the reading from Oppression and Social Intervention. There's some more in here. I'm going to do some more from this chapter. He has final notes. I'm going to read those. Until next time, I want to say thank you for your support. Let me back up so you can see the book. Thank you for your support, and continue to take care of your mind, take care of your body, and please be safe. We may be going into another lockdown, so be safe and be careful and get your minds right, as we used to say.